just wondering if they were trying to get the meeting started early.
No, later.
Okay.
I don't know.
The only thing that I can see is that,
We
have to have $1 million liability coverage to show it.
Lawyer, but you know, I got a cousin the other day. Texas.
And it says here,
He pulled up that bucket. Cheaper car with that shit down there. I know cheaper.
Then they
I
have
don't
to
know.
write and show.
They used to call me, said, tell it, you better tell her. When he put in an aluminum. We're sitting out on the flight there, and the captain comes up and says, "You guys sunbathing?" I said, "Yeah." Chase turned hands over. So yeah, the next captain were out there sunning. You know, we're out there in shorts and out and all. Chase turned hands over. He's like a raisin on a penny.
Yeah, but then there's another one sitting out there. One was left over the weekend, stuff was laying around there. So we can get a put that stuff in, and I think
What?
it's
Down there?
Yes.
I got this from they came to do
Never know anymore. Never know.
When she puts it down, like she did shakes.
Only thing I know is she's got real close.
I guess how much of it does.
They were out of
last week. Watching afterwards, and they said, they lost. They're down 6 defensive backs.
This meeting starts.
21 was out, and they lost 4. For injuries. He said we brought 10.
That house is Watson?
Yes.
Hazel?
Yes.
Yeager? Yes. Ricardo? Nelson?
Yes.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Committee meetings, Jeff, you want to talk about this, right?
Yeah, okay, so I found out from a constituent that the 25th of October that we talked about at last meeting, that particular night, the South Fork Youth Association is having their $10,000 dinner dance, and we don't want to compete with that. So what I thought, and this is only a suggestion, and during the committee meeting I wanted to discuss, we have two unused and very brand new pizza ovens down there, and we could have a pizza party the night before, which is the 24th of October on Friday night. On Friday nights, apparently there's sponsors for people that feed the football team, so we can invite the football team down, make them pizzas, like at 5:30 or something like that, and then open it to the public for drive-up pizzas from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. So we can use the pizza ovens, we can still use the kitchen, and you know, we won't make a lot of money, but I mean, you can get used to the kitchen. I can set it all up. Maybe I did ask one of the vendors that we use at my restaurant to shoot me a price list, because one of the things I like about this, opposed to if we made them ourselves, we wouldn't be able to return anything that we didn't use. If we buy these, like the case, and buy these frozen pizzas, if we don't use them, we can return them, get our money back, so we're not stuck with product. Basically, pizzas are ranging, I mean, they're gonna cost us a little under, about $5.50 if we got the ones that are listed right there. I would be able to do the menu, and I'd be able to set it all up. I just don't want to do it by myself if I don't have to. But that's just my thoughts. We wouldn't blow the whole weekend. We could still open the kitchen and have a pizza party.
What day would this be on?
Be Friday the 24th. And they have a football game the next day. What time is that game, Lou?
I think it's
It's in the afternoon.
either 1 o'clock or 6 o'clock.
It's late in the afternoon. Or I mean, we can go with the drive up. I mean, I still like that idea. It's just the only thing that we have to be a little bit, since it's a drive up, it's not a big deal. But you know, you don't want to have inclement weather trying to get people out and about. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that we got to kind of take into consideration. And I would hope that the 24th of October we would be able to still serve at the pavilion. But that's just an idea. I mean, I would be able to run it all. Take care of it. Any thoughts?
My thought
Yeah, please.
is, well, if I was gonna do pizzas, I would make them myself.
Okay.
But also, I kind of wonder with all the sports and stuff going on, that maybe we'd be better off waiting till even next year to decide to start having fish fries and.
I'm fine with that as well too.
Yeah.
I just hope we have an opportunity to use the kitchen. We have that equipment down there. That's the only reason. We talked about doing a fish fry, so this was, and we could still do that, or we could not do anything. Either way, I mean.
You and I had talked earlier about the possibility if we just held off until, say, December, people are gonna be out shopping or going lots of places, doing a lot of things. And that might be a better time to do it, where people can just drive through, grab dinner and go on home.
And listen, that's what these committee meetings are for. Committee meetings are for that we discuss what's everybody else's thoughts. Christie, you have any thoughts? Louis, anybody?
I can go either way. I mean,
I'm fine with pizza, I'm fine with it. I really think that, to be brutally honest with you, we should open this kitchen up this year. We shouldn't wait, we've had this equipment that we have not used. And we should be using it, we should put it to use, that's my thoughts. And I would be able to, this seems like it would work out, but once again, that's just my thoughts.
Have we gotten a schedule from the football people?
Not necessarily, but we could.
Trunk or treat people, everybody, I mean, there's a lot of events that are going on.
I know the football game, I mentioned, when Kip mentioned it to me, I talked to Zach Allen, the coach of the football team, and he said, yeah, they practice till 5:30 on that Friday night. They would love to have pizza, but if they didn't have, that's fine. Because Saturday, they will have a lunch, because I'm assuming they play at 6 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Is it 1 o'clock? So they're having an early lunch then.
And I think what you would find too, is that in December, there's a lot of functions going on in December as well too. There really is. So, but we need to use the kitchen. We bought all that equipment, we have it down there, we just need to use it. So, but if we don't use it, so I'm fine with that too, but I mean, I'll spend 3 hours down there for the village and serve pizzas. I don't have any problem with that. It'd be the 24, or if you, I don't know. Once again, the only problem that I would have making we will be stuck with the product this we could return.
And I don't think we keep up with making pizza.
Yeah,
I tried that on the ship, it doesn't work.
I just feel like we should be using the kitchen. I really do.
But to be a frozen one, it take longer to cook each one.
Not necessarily, we have those turbo fire convection, those ovens will cook them in 4 minutes. 12-inch pizza in 4 minutes. You know, we'll get cheese, and we'll get pepperoni, something, we'll get a combo, meat lovers, and have them, and they know warm, they're good for 45 minutes underneath the warmer if we have to, as they dry the order, do it like they do. And what we don't sell, we can return. It won't cost us any money.
If you're gonna do anything, I don't think I'd wait till December. You don't know what kind of weather you're going to have.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, I get Sue's point as far as it's a drive up, but I don't this would work. If anybody else has some help's on board, we could make this happen, it could be successful.
Do it on that Friday, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how many,
football games.
I mean, I don't know how many football players, I don't know how many we're gonna feed, but
30.
so,
There's some big boys too.
yeah, there'll be about 7, 8 pieces, so. Hopefully we can sell 50 of them, we could pre-sell maybe, I don't know, something to talk about. Well, that's all I have, so I mean.
Well, I mean, I'm not opposed, I just think we need to kind of get an idea of what's gonna be the schedule going around town, what's gonna be going on.
On the 24th?
Well, between now and the 1st of December, I mean, we don't really know.
The only thing that you have to be concerned about, so yeah, so there's a calendar, we could probably get some type of calendar event, so we go to the post office and get that. But, I mean, for the most part, as we're drawing later in the year, we're gonna run into the same problem. I mean, we're asking them to drive through the park, drive up and place the orders.
Yeah,
Because they're not gonna be
but we
able to.
don't, other than football games and.
There's not much going on Friday nights, because when the girls play volleyball and basketball, it's usually on Tuesdays, Mondays and Thursdays, or Tuesdays, right? And I know they don't do Wednesdays because of church, so.
And the norm is, Sue, that usually it's Friday night football. Usually that's the norm, Friday night football. Well, that's not the case because of Saturday games, so I think that's even makes it better. We're inviting the football team, come on down, say hello, and take some pizza home with you. Open it to the public for the last 2 hours and sell them outright. We can sell them for $10 a piece all day long. 12-inch pizzas are only gonna cost us $5.50. No one's gonna harp about that. I don't think.
So you're saying if we bought a case of pepperoni pizza and we only used 2 of them, they would buy the other 10 back?
If we opened the case, they probably wouldn't, but if it's 50, we would be out $65. But before that would happen, I would buy the 4 and take them home.
It'd be nicer to
Just,
take,
but to answer your question, any unused cases, they will take that, yes.
it would be nice to do pre-orders, honestly.
Yeah, we can do online, we can sell pizza bucks. We can sell coupons for $10, they pull up, they give us a pizza buck, and they pick whatever they want. Drive up and do
I
it.
think we could still make them ourselves. I mean, we can buy skins, buy pizza skins, and you can put your sauce on it. You probably, for as much as we use, maybe 1, 2 cans of sauce.
Well, we could keep it simple, we could have them already
Yeah,
made.
well, if you just did sausage, pepperoni, and cheese,
Okay.
I mean, that's just one way where you can pre-make them, have them, throw them in, and go.
Okay.
Or unless they want something else, but, I mean, I think we'd almost have to get them to call in and let us know what they wanted,
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking at $5.50 is our cost.
I think the other question I just think of is, how do you collect money?
When they pull up.
We pull up, we do the
Wasn't there rules like, we have to be bonded for somebody to do that?
Yep.
Yeah,
She's there, she's there,
Shoot.
there,
but I mean,
Tony over there,
I'm just curious, I mean,
bonded people.
We would only really probably be in a 5 to 8. We wouldn't serve past, we'd shut it off at 8 o'clock, or we would discuss it more. But,
So if you make your own pizzas, don't you have to have a food handler's?
I do. Of course
No, I mean if they make them, like if they make
Well,
them. Would
yeah,
each
yeah.
person
Under
have them?
supervision, we wear gloves.
Okay.
I think that way when they shut down the farmer's market for selling food,
I would
you
plead
kinda-
I would,
You know, but-
I would plead that we would not make them ourselves. I would just make it simple. That's my thoughts.
Well, think it over for a couple of weeks and make a decision at the regular meeting.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
All right, discussion on Halloween, what do we want to have it? Is it going to be around the square or is it going to be?
We need somebody else to spearhead that, don't we?
What's that?
Well, so we need somebody else to spearhead that, don't we? Mark used to do that, right? Wasn't he like with the trunk or treat? Pretty much?
usually did it with the Church of God.
They said they would piggyback off of us, whatever day and time we choose, they'll do the same. So it's up to us.
Baptist church will do the same too, they're just waiting for the date.
Yeah.
The question is, a lot of people complain, are we doing 2 nights or 1 night, because everybody else does 1 night, and you get the typical guys come the night before and all that. I mean, we gonna stick to 1 night or 2 nights, or we're gonna go stick with 2 nights or 1 night?
My understanding, we only did it one, correct?
We've always done 2 nights.
Not trick or treating, this is not trick or treating.
Oh, I mean like trick or treating, are we gonna, it's 2 days. I've had a lot of people question, why are we doing 2 days? So I was-
Well, we can't really talk about that though, Louis. What we're talking about is the trunk or treat.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Am I right? The trunk or treat?
Okay, that's cool.
But that's a good point too, they should let me too. The trunk or treat we did in correlation with the Church of God, correct? Is that right? Are they asking if we're still doing that? Is that what's going on here or what?
Whenever we talked to them, they said whatever we decide they'll do as well. There wasn't like a set date or time.
Whatever day we pick, they'll
They'll
go
go
with
with
us.
us.
Yeah, what day are we talking about?
It'd be a Friday in Halloween. That's when Halloween is. Because we'll trick or treat would be what, 30th and 31st?
So you're,
Friday night, Zach, gonna get, we just tangled up the ballgame.
I think they play Saturday.
Yeah, I don't see nothing. They might be over by then.
Who's gonna do it though?
Mhm.
The trunk or treat, who's gonna be the one, wherever you're at, handing out candy?
That's, people just go park their golf carts.
Yeah, park all along the square.
Mark used to do a truck that rode around.
I think the old ladies village had it, I can remember there's a police department set up out here throughout.
Yeah, they gave.
They did, we had popcorn, we had, cotton candy, and bags, gift bags that we gave out. big deal. I'd still like to do it.
Just like
Well, I'm sure all the churches get on board with it.
Just like the South Fork Township does something too.
Yeah. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll donate to it too. I'll put $100 in it too, just so you know. We'll do it on Friday the 31st.
Where are we at?
What kind of tires?
I probably dusk, I would imagine.
Do we
Don't
know
you
what the
think?
township?
Probably like 5:30, 5 o'clock,
5 o'clock?
5 to 7 or something like that.
That's good.
Better would you go in the townships doing theirs?
Oh, the township goes with us.
They go with us.
Yeah.
So what we've done in the past,
Shut the whole square off.
oh, yeah, shut the square off, they all park along the square, they park, we'll get all those in the, then the village, we opened up the doors here, we had popcorn, cotton candy, had bags, and I'll donate money for the bags.
That's what I meant, if we're gonna do that, if some of the village trustees are gonna do that, who's gonna be up here doing it, that's what I was wondering. If we're
Anybody
gonna
who
do,
wants to volunteer,
I'll do it, I'll do it. My wife will do it too.
I'll be up here.
Yeah.
Well, and
I
I
think
think
that'll
Jamie
be a
said she.
little later than 5, because a lot of families don't get, parents don't get home.
You mean later than 5?
Yeah, a lot of
On
parents don't
Friday,
get home.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we could start at 5, and then we can go later, you know, it doesn't matter to me.
5 to 8, 6 to 8.
Yeah, well, 6 to 8, 6 to 8 is fine.
Make it 6 to 8.
And I'll reach out to the township, I'll reach out to, I'll talk to them, and we'll organize it. And everybody's okay with us doing it on Halloween, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay.
can I ask one question, this might be, but if, say there's 4 trustees up here, is that gonna be considered a quorum?
No, we're not talking business. You can be in the same room, you just can't talk. You could be at the grocery store all 4 of us, you just not allowed to talk business. You could be in
Not a village business.
without village business.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good
Until somebody
question.
say-
It's a good question. It is. Good.
Okay, the last thing we got on committee meeting is, if you got anything else on the lake? I've got a couple.
The other day, I went out and talked to Ken and asked him, if I come out, if he would help me measure and mark so we could go out there and see what lots is what. So you could drive around and say, okay, that's lot 10 or that's lot 30 or, I got like 4 or 5 different people that I'd like to talk to that have like 2 20-foot lots. I would like to ask them if they would like to incorporate and make that one 40-foot lot and try to get away from 20-foot lots, because 20-foot lots are pretty small. And Ken said he would help me do that, so
No,
we could get
and
I mean-
the 20-foot lots have been a problem since the inception of the lake. The 20-foot lot is bigger, you know. The idea by the people at that time was you could back a trigger or pull a trigger in a 20-foot lot. It's 150 feet long approximately. So they was trying to make up for the width with depth. But 2 20-foot campers with awnings or slides can't camp side by side. It's just not an option for them. So we have people walking on the lots that would probably rent it if it was big enough. You know, so I think the consolidation thing's right on track. As those lots open together, we need to consolidate them into, if people have 3 lots, if there's 3 lots, cut them down to 230s. I think that's big enough, don't you guys? Okay, and if there's 2 lots together, make it 140.
How many of the 20 ones do we have right now, you said? How many?
there's
I think
either
there's
10 or 11.
Does it need to be like remapped?
Well, yeah, but electricity's the
At
problem.
one point in time, I give you guys a map,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
yes.
that map is accurate.
I bet the
Today.
ones that I'm talking about asking right now are renting like 2 20-foot lots together that
Okay,
have electricity there.
okay.
And just say, hey,
I got you.
what would you think about making this a 40-foot lot instead of 2 20-foot
Right,
lots? So
right.
maybe we can
Right.
move stuff out so it doesn't look
So it's not multiple 20
Clutter
lots that we
there.
have to worry about.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
Is this it? Is this
yeah, that's part of it. That's the section max, but there should be an actual lot layout, 4 sections, 4 layouts by lot number and size,
We don't have.
all the way around to lot 32. Well, I do,
I know you do it, but we don't.
and I'd be more than happy to bring it up here if somebody wants to copy it off and give everybody a page, that's fine. I want to keep my original.
It'd be a good idea, at least we could have one on file too.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's always better if you know what you're talking about.
Because the one I've got, it shows lots more property, it doesn't show any size, and I know from walking it, it's not accurate.
Yeah,
Most of it.
yeah. Most of the lots out there were measured with a walking wheel. And I don't know whether you guys have used those before, it never comes out the same twice. And the lots were laid out with a walking wheel. So I thought instead of, with the lots that exist, we'll measure out with a 300-foot tape. And it will be exact, and it will be repeated.
I
As
asked them,
opposed to a walking
and they
wheel.
do not have a 300-foot tape.
Can you
They do
work-
have the walking stick, they showed it to me,
Can
but
you
they
work
don't
with a
have a
100-footer?
300-foot.
Yeah.
We got a 100-foot one.
Well, 100-foot would do, I think. It'd just be more stops.
Yeah, I'll see
But, even if we go with a 100-foot solid tape, where we're gonna run into a problem is that the accuracy of the existing lot lines or what people think are their lot lines may move a foot or two, one way or the other, you know. I mean, it was done with a walking wheel, that's all I can tell you. And as I just said, you can do it twice with a walking wheel, 3 times, I don't care, it's never gonna come out the same. So, I think actually, knowing where the 20-foot lots are, and having the ability to consolidate with people who want to, or for some reason the lots become empty, I think, yes, we should consolidate those lots as those opportunities arise. And
What do you, my only question on that is, what are you gonna do when you get to a place where the 2 lots don't line up with power that you put in? Because when I walk one place and there, from me to you, there's 3 meters.
yeah,
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do
well,
there?
there's the only, I can't think of any place that's 3 meters.
Right down the.
I know
go
that-
Down the point, on the left-hand side.
Okay, that would be your place, there's not 3 there.
Well, there's
So it would
three.
either be from.
There's 3 on one post, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
There's 3
Yeah.
lots of
Yeah,
them.
there's another second one, I think.
That might be a
What I'm saying is
different-
if the line where we want to put the line happens not to be where these people put their power, then we'll.
I think most
Well-
of them were.
Well, I mean, it's
like-
only the 20-foot lots we're wanting to make bigger. Those ones down around the, I call it cul-de-sac,
Are all
those
50.
are all 50-foot lots.
And let me,
Yeah.
a question for this too is, are we not, considering here at the first of the year redoing the contracts?
That's what we're.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying in that aspect then, as far as
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
well, I mean, they should be tied in with, if you're talking about asking someone to, and we would probably make sure that map is copacetic, you know what I mean?
The map that I have is accurate.
But I mean, I wanted to get the board's approval to ask these people to combine these 2 lots. There's like 4 people out there that have 2 20-foot lots. But there's one guy that has 3 20-foot lots. And we could make 2 30-foot lots and make the other ones 40, in order to kind of move stuff, so it doesn't look like everybody's on top of each other.
It'll kind of. it'll
We
stretch it
haven't
out.
communicated with them,
Yes.
we have not.
I've talked to a couple, but there's a couple I haven't talked to, but the 2 I talked to said if they could combine their lots, they would. And I told them, if you combine your lots, That means a trailer has to go, because there could only be one trailer on a lot, and they was fine with that.
Well, just, yeah, it's not gonna hurt to get all the information you can, if they're all for it. great.
No, but that's what I'm trying to do, just to.
You know, I don't think you need our permission to ask them to bring it to the board, you know, to communicate
And
with
as far
them.
as that, I don't think that really would be affected by a contract, and we'll make sure the contract takes that all into consideration.
I don't even know how you can put that in the contract.
No,
Well, I mean,
Since
as
it
far as
doesn't
the
the people
numbers
that
on
have
the
the
lots,
lot,
what I'm talking about.
do you want to consolidate or not? And I can tell you right now, they all do. Everybody who's in that situation
Good.
wants to consolidate the lots.
Yes, benefit.
It just makes sense to do that.
They're paying one fee. They're paying two like that. Yeah.
Okay, as far as the contract goes, what's in that book is what we're gonna use. I mean, we paid big bucks to have that one drawn up, and we're gonna use it. The only thing that's gonna change is, some of the terminology in it, and the fees. And it will have the, if you wanna leave your RV over the winter or whatever, it'd be a $250 charge on that deposit. We're gonna go to 500 instead of 400. And, another thing that I've been told by several people is a lot of those RVs out there don't have up-to-date stickers. Well, that's Kincaid property. We're towing them out of town, we're towing them out of town if they don't have stickers. They're gonna have to be stickered, they're gonna have to show when they get their next year permit or license, or agreement, whatever you wanna call it. They're gonna show proof of liability insurance on them too.
I got it, so I'm not worried about that. That's,
You know, though, Tony, you said $500. Myself, I don't think that's fair, because if there is somebody out there that's got a 20-foot lot, and somebody else that's got a 50-foot lot, I don't think they ought to both have to pay
The only
$500.
way we can do it would be by square footage.
No, well, I kind of thought possibly, maybe like the 20 and 30-foot lots be 400, the 40-foot lots 450, and the 50-foot lots 500.
Well, that's something we can talk about before we make.
I mean, that's just something I'd like to.
Well,
The storage fee is gonna be the big thing, you know, a lot of people don't like that.
yeah, I don't like it, I don't like it, why, if it's in there, why we haven't paid storage out there for 4 years. I've been there 5 years, we tried to get that in the winter. And here's, I don't understand why we're gonna invoke that now. It says, that's at your discretion. Well, what is your discretion?
We're the only town around that doesn't charge it.
The only town around that doesn't charge it.
Taylorville charges storage fee, Hillsville charges storage fee, Lake Otter charges a storage fee.
Those are all state
And
rates.
one up north of us.
Are they comparable?
They don't have the amenities we do. We don't have the amenities.
Do you really?
Well, Lake Lofts don't have no amenities. They have to put their power in just like these guys do. The only difference is, there on Shelby, out there in Shelby, they went in and they put a bank of meters, 6, 8 meters. And then you had to run your power to the meter. Well, what we have to do, or they have to do is, you know, they have to actually run everything to a single meter. Which, they put the green boxes there, why they didn't put a bank of meters there? And that way, those people that are out there wouldn't have to go that big expense to put the power in. It'd be there. You know, other than digging from their
What
block.
about multiple lot holders on this storage fee, of which I am one?
Well, it wouldn't be a storage fee on every lot.
It would be one storage
One
fee,
storage fee
covers all.
for lease. Yeah, for lease.
I could live with that. I wouldn't.
And that was it, that's what the
But I
ordinance
would
book says, Tony.
Apart.
That's what the ordinance
Well,
book
Kent,
says.
you're saying that, but I can tell you there's
It
a
does.
bunch of people out there that are saying no. I think you're about the only one saying yes to a $250 storage fee. There's a bunch, so my thought is you might wanna ask some of the people that's on your list that he spoke about at the one meeting, and ask them how many of them wanna pay $750 a year for a spot that you have to install your own power on, because we'll be taking ours with us. And, how many people would have paid the $750 to have a lot with no power, to not have restrooms, to not be able to ski or use a boat over 5 horsepower, ask the people on your list how many people wanna pay $750 a year for
I
that.
can understand that, I really can.
And no shower.
I had
No shower house.
14 years, I never had.
And why fix it, it is not broke, what are you gonna do with the security fee? Are you gonna have security out there? I'm sorry, with the, storage fee, are you gonna have security out there whenever we, you know,
They did Taylorville Lake either, same thing, I had a lot out there.
but Taylorville Lake has vandalism all out there all the time.
That's why I wouldn't.
And theft all the time, we never have those issues.
But there's a possibility, that's like.
We've been out there for 5 years and we've never had, nobody has ever messed with any of our stuff. 5 years, there's somebody out there, that's the good thing about keeping us out there year round, is you don't have issues like
Well,
that.
and I don't have a problem with people going out there.
But people's gonna pull out because they're not paying $250 a year for a couple months.
Nothing's changed yet. We keep investigating, and then if you want to change it, we'll make it an agenda item.
Right now, that's,
I'm in something that I think that we need to discuss more. I don't think that.
Yeah, that's what, we're in a committee meeting, nothing's happening right now.
nothing's in our.
Okay, I thought you said this is gonna happen, so that's why.
There's gonna be
Okay.
change.
We all wanna work with you, we wanna work with you, but it needs to be taken into account that we made that a campground.
Yeah.
We built that campground, we put our money into it, we wanna work with you, but let's work together, let's not say, hey, this is what we're doing, let's work together.
Yep.
But there's gonna be changes, there has to be.
I mean, we're open-minded, but let's be fair.
We'll keep thinking.
I'll tell you can just about change anything you want except that storage fee.
We don't.
Nobody's complaining about anything but that storage
Yeah,
fee.
absolutely.
And that's versatile out there now, you know? So the prospect of closing the park is almost a moot point. Because there's gonna be people wanting in and out of there clear up until December and as early as April.
We're not gonna close the park, you can go out all winter long, you just can't camp.
You just
stay
can't,
nice.
okay?
And
Okay.
as far as going out, you know,
I don't understand the reason there.
That's not smart.
because it's not a permanent campground, right, you're going, it's not a permanent
So
campground.
have everybody prove their permanent address, because there's nobody out there living. Have everybody out there show that we have a physical address. We're not living out there. There are people out there that do not come in the
We're not
summertime.
gonna argue about it.
Well, I tell you what, I can live with that rule because it doesn't cost me more money. Okay? If you wanna close it during the evening, I'm fine with it. I'm probably not making any friends up here right now,
We
but I
should,
can.
Tony, we should really have a committee meeting discussion. What we need to do is not have the whole, we need to be in a room with these people, invite them, get their, it's fair to them. It's fair to them to do it that way. It really is, because this is not the format for it, even though it's leaning that way right this moment, but we need to hear what they have to say.
That's what.
And we can't say to them, we're gonna change this, because
We're doing this in a committee meeting, and that's what we're in.
Exactly. So,
But you've got two, you've got.
I didn't know that we were gonna go down that road, I thought we were just talking about the lot leases, but we should
You gotta watch
probably.
one bridge at a time when we can't.
Exactly.
You know. and
We need to-
Okay, it's like, we're discussing all this now. With Birchie was out there all the time. I disagreed with them having to leave, because they were paying us $700 a month. We let them leave, lot camp there all year round, we lost $3,500 for no reason.
Where's that at?
Birchie, when they had their motor home out there.
Oh,
We said, you can't stay here all year round, that's $3,500 and fixes the dam.
we couldn't. How are they gonna get water?
That's her problem.
People who camp through the winter also prepare. You camp through the winter.
Yeah,
But in any case, I don't want people living there either.
I don't either.
I don't want people living in a campground. I want it to be a campground, not a mobile home park. You know, and it will come to that if we start leasing those year round. Instead of bringing a camper in, they're gonna bring in the little trigger house.
You're talking.
And then they're gonna get a little
about
bigger, and then they're gonna drag their junk with them, and they're gonna live there. You know, I disagree with the year-round thing. That part of the campground.
You're talking about the weekend spots, not our.
I'm talking about the transient spots. The ones where people should be coming and maybe even having a month extended stay. I got no problem with that. But living there, no. I don't think I want that, you know. I want it to stay a campground.
Well, I don't think we'll do, like I said, we don't want to hash it out too long tonight. But if you guys want to have a meeting, get together with the committee and we'll have a meeting. We'll just sit down and talk.
Can you, I would like for you, because of the, like, can you be at that meeting?
Sure.
They can have three.
Because I would like for everybody to not just hear what I'm saying, but to hear what everybody's saying. Because yes, we don't go out
The
there.
only thing we gotta watch is, that we don't turn it into a meeting. It's just
Sure.
gotta be, you know.
Come out, ask questions, let's.
Yeah,
bounce
ask
back and
questions or
forth.
whatever, but we have to,
Yeah,
you can't make it into a.
Here's something I'm gonna put out there to everybody. Here's what I would like to know, or at least have an idea of. What is the ultimate goal for that campground? Where are we heading with all this? I mean, if we know what the goal is, then we can all get together and help each other achieve that goal.
right.
But at this point in time, nobody has a goal. There's just, we're doing this, we're doing that. What's the point? Hell, who knows? We're just shooting arrows in the air, hoping they land in the right spot.
I've got an email that was given to me by, well, I'm not even saying it, but anyway, it was addressed to Jamie and she was told to delete all contracts out of the computer and throw them all away.
Yeah.
Now, why would somebody do that? That was done April the 9th, after the election.
Well, I'll tell you what I think about that. I understand that, whatever that was. But here we sit right here, right now. I don't care what they did last week here. I don't care what the previous administration did.
But I mean,
Here we sit right now. That's the contract in that book. If we need to make it copacetic for everybody, we're not trying to tell you guys what to put in there and what not. But if it's gonna be copacetic, then we all need to look at that thing and we all need to straighten that out. If they erase all remnants of history around here, then we gotta start over.
That's not our fault, like, we put our money into that, it's not our fault.
I understand, totally, that's why we.
We put
I would just like to know, ultimately, what are we working for here? I thought the whole thing was about getting the dam fixed.
Let
I
us,
really did.
let us have let the committee meeting get together, put their heads together. Great points, really great points. I mean, I know that we've talked about it, we need to probably
We
move
just
on.
need to talk as residents, not as a village board.
Yeah, we've talked about that building we now own, and maybe making it a shower house, or there was a lot of different discussions about different things. We need to probably solve it all up, but if we're working off different contracts, we need to fix that first.
Absolutely.
Yes, I mean, people are having different contracts, and January 1st or whenever,
Yeah.
we just need to.
Well, it's the people right here in this room can fix that.
Yes, let them do theirs and come
We
back
just
and
gotta
report to
get
us.
together and get it
I
done.
say, any day that's convenient for you folks, you set it up with Gina or.
Yes,
Christie,
please.
and-
They need to hear all of this.
These two ladies have been out here talking to us, so.
That's the ones you
Yeah.
need.
And Louis also said he would help me get measurements out there. He said if me and Christie needed any help, he was willing to help him. I appreciate that.
I'll let you get the measurements.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't think I was
No, I
backing
know
out
you
of
said
you
you
there.
no, but
I
mean,
just wanted to let you know, the fact of the matter is a lot of those lines, they.
No, like
line up.
if Christie was
They
at
lay
work, I
out
was willing to
high.
help Gina.
So, and if we lay them out, you're gonna find the 20-foot lots for sure.
That's what I mean, we're gonna.
But those lot lines aren't gonna be accurate, and I don't suggest changing. I think we find a way they
Measure
are.
them out, you're gonna find where.
no, I'm just talking
the
about the
law
numbers.
is.
If we can find two lots to change.
Absolutely, yeah, we talked about it, I understand.
All right.
Okay, so, just figure out time, and like I said, we'll just have a, we'll meeting over it and talk about it. And we'll get copies of the contract, send a book, get everybody a copy of it, so we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean, are we still gonna have 7 pages of voting records? Or are we just gonna refer to Illinois State voting records?
Right.
You know,
Both.
I mean, yeah, if I take those 7 out, it will fit in the drawer.
okay, Any other visitors want to talk?
You're talking about pizza parley and the trunk or treat. Why can't you have all the trunk or treat down there and serve pizzas the same night?
There you go.
Parents
Right.
wait with kids anyway, so parents like to eat. There you have pizzas
Hey,
and.
we're planning on a campground, bring it all to the campground.
Promote the campground.
Good idea.
Talking about doing it at the park.
Yeah, instead of on the square, have it down there.
I nominate Keith.
Use the park like it's supposed to be.
I
Then you
nominate-
can sell pizza at the same time.
I nominate you to be on the board.
No.
And Tony, I'm just here to remind you about the spigot in the triple sink that drips.
I know it.
Okay, I just wanted, I remember you and I talked about it at the picnic. And another thing is an extended spigot that extends 2 inches farther than the one that's there.
What I'd like to see is get one like we put in at the church over there, where it's got a handle that comes out, and you can rest on.
Yeah, something that you can get to both sides of the triple sink with.
Right.
That's all I got.
Okay. Hopefully, by next time we will happen.
It's dripping and needs extended, that's it.
Well, we thought about just taking it apart and putting new seals in it, but then, you know, as we talked, it'd be nice if you had the.
The wand.
Which you can take out.
Yep.
And a lot of those. Okay. Okay, no other visitors? Okay, we're gonna adjourn that meeting, and we're gonna go into closed session, meeting to discuss litigation. Thank you for that, thank you for calling. Everything filed, pending, and important conversation, performance.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Watson,
Yes.
Yeager,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Ricardo,
Yes.
Dees,
Yes.
Penzo,
Yes.
and Parsons.